Benjamin here. I am currently on Obelisk Beach in Sydney. You can see the Manly ferry just going past me right there. And right now it's pissing down rain. And I've just been doing my morning ritual, my morning workout routine on the beach here. Loving this rain. And I thought I'd make a video on how to deal with negative energy. Now, this is a problem for a lot of people, right? Like, no one likes bad vibes. No one likes feeling like someone doesn't like them or someone's projecting their shit onto you. Who likes that? I hate that. But here's the thing. There's actually no such thing as negative energy. And I want you to stretch your mind here for a second, because this is going to be a paradigm shift for you if you haven't really thought about this before. But I want to introduce an idea to you that everything you perceive is your projection. Everything you perceive is coming from up here or coming from down here. You're actually pushing out your idea of what the world is, and you're projecting that. It's like you're casting a net over reality. So in actual fact, projection is, or perception is projection. You're creating your reality. Now that's the first point I want you to understand in order to really know how to deal with negative energy. And it reminds me of a story of, when I was a lot younger, I went and stayed in a share house. I was with my girlfriend at the time. We went and stayed in this share house, and when we first arrived at this share house, it was a really beautiful house. It was like a mansion. Downstairs was this lady living, and upstairs was this big empty house. There was like 3 rooms. There was 2 bathrooms, an ensuite, a beautiful balcony overlooking the water just like this. And we thought, this is gonna be perfect. Let's move in. And we lived there for about 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, the lady downstairs didn't bother us. She was the best housemaid. It was a beautiful time. And then something happened. And so when I was a little kid, I remember I loved electronics. I loved sticking things in walls. I loved building circuits. I loved collecting wires and making and creating things that were electric. I was fascinated with pulling things apart that needed energy to flow through them. And when I got really fascinated and I started working out that power came out of wall sockets, one day when I was about 4 years old, I took a wire, I don't know why I did this, and I went and I stuck it in the wall. And so you see, energy is neutral. Energy is powerful, but it's neither good nor bad. And I mean, if you have someone in your life who you feel like they're projecting onto you, here's what you can do. Here is one thing that you can do. Realize everything that's triggering you is a reflection of your unresolved wounds. Everything that's triggering you is a reflection of your negative emotions that you haven't healed within yourself. Because here's the thing, once you've healed it within yourself, once you start vibrating higher on that scale of frequency, and you become a being of love, and you get all that junk out of your system, you do the inner work, you do the shadow work. Maybe you do timeline therapy, maybe you start doing yoga and you start letting go, whatever it is, however you do it, eventually, when those negative vibrations start coming at you, you can transmute them into love, because it's just neutral energy. It doesn't actually mean anything, and you can get energized off that. And so one day when we were living in the share house, the lady's partner came back. We didn't actually know her partner was going to come back, and her partner, who was another lady, came and arrived back in the home, and she wanted us out. I mean, these two were like partners in crime, and all of a sudden this lady the original landlord started becoming horrible to us and threatening us. And she said, "You have to leave today, I don't want you in my home." And so we're like, well, you have to give us notice, because we can't just pack up all our stuff and get out. I mean, we need a couple of days. And she's like, "No, go." And I was like, "No, give us some time." She's like, "No, go." And then she said this funny thing. She said, "I'm a witch and I'm dangerous. You don't want to mess with me." And I just kind of laughed it off, because I love witches. Personally, I think we're all human beings. We're all amazing. We all have power. It's nothing to be afraid of. And so we left the house, and several days later, we could actually feel them projecting negative energy onto us. We were at home in our new place, and we could feel this vibration coming, and I recognized what it was. I realized, oh, the witches are projecting negative energy onto us because they really didn't like us. And because I think I kind of pissed them off because I said, we're not going to leave, you can't make us leave. And so we saw this energy coming, and I was literally sitting there, I could feel this energy coming, and I decided, you know what? I'm not going to let this hurt me. I'm not going to let this make me feel like shit. I love those people. They're amazing. They're just human beings. They're doing the best they can. I can see that energy coming, and now I'm going to receive it as love. I'm going to receive it from the place that they're at, understanding they're at a younger part of their journey where they're still very much all about projecting negativity, and that's okay. And I received it as love, and it energized me. I felt great. I actually felt charged up, and that's the thing. When I was a little kid and I stuck that wire in the wall, it gave me a massive shock, and it kicked me onto my ass, and I fell on the ground, and I was like, whoa. And so the very same energy that's in a power socket, I would not encourage you to stick things in power sockets, by the way. I'm just saying that as a little kid, I thought it was fucking exciting. You know, I got a bit of a buzz off it. But I'm not saying you should do that. What I'm saying is the same power socket that can kill you. It can literally kill you. If you take it the wrong way, it can kill you. But if you put, you know, a cooking device, or if you put a light and you plug that thing into the wall, you're gonna get beautiful radiant energy, and it's gonna help you to live an enjoyable life. So remember, there's actually no such thing as negative energy. It's all about you and your projection. So work on you, and the world will shine love on you. I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, share it with a friend, leave me your comments and questions. Have an amazing day here from Obelisk Beach in Sydney. Peace.